Hello and welcome to Lantern Valley Studios, July 1st, 2021. This is our summary, this is our...
Summary for June.
Yeah, recap for June. Big shifts, we decided...
As usual.
Yeah. Basically, I think we went over last month that we're now creating novels.
Yeah.
As the precursor to getting Treasure Tales completed. Separate the words and images before putting them together. And then one thing we've switched up is the meetings. So instead of doing 3 meetings a week that are longer, we're doing a meeting every day that's half an hour, cycling through all of the 6 worlds.
I think there's 7 right now.
7 worlds that we've done already, that we've done the 4 months on.
We're still doing Monday or Tuesday and Sunday as like the 2 worlds that we're working on currently.
Yeah.
And then the other days of the week we just have a shorter meeting where we just go over it, so it's all fresh.
And we're filming the meeting where we talk about the story, and usually we go over the outline, and we're going to start going into the outline and going bit by bit and being like, what in this first section can be really awesome, and how can we really just... what's going on there? We're
currently going one day where we go into the outline and the second day where we review it again and see what other cool things are in there.
Yeah, so we go into it, film that goes in the behind the scenes, so you can watch it, and then we watch that video ourselves.
Take a bunch of notes.
The next day, or actually the next week, take a bunch of notes. And so we have 2 days per world as we cycle through them, so it's like we watch the video one day, that is the last review we did, and then we... reviewed again.
Basically, we have a new complicated system that we're cycling through.
Yeah. It's not too complicated, but it's when you gotta see it, kind of.
It's really simple given it's just like it's subtle alteration on what we've been doing already.
Yeah.
So every time it's like if we try and re-explain the entire thing that we've been doing and then the new alteration, it sounds complicated, but it's like this is just our daily life. Like, it's not anything fancy. So, yeah. That's kind of the main thing.
Probably.
We have an image system going of doing like thumbnails, putting all the sorts of references and things around it to later redraw the thumbnail based on that field.
Yeah, so basically when we're doing the meeting or when we're rewatching the videos, I've got a sketchbook now that I'm doing thumbnail drawings in, which is just like thumbnails the size of your thumb, kind of a nail, right? It just means small. And anything that is like an inspiration, like, oh, that's a cool idea, I sketch it in as I see it, as it comes to me as inspiration. And then I throw that on the computer and I create a JPEG document that has a bunch of reference around it. So at any point, I have this collection of images to draw with the center, like, first sketch of it in the middle, and then all the reference around it that will be helpful to bring it up in iterations to bring it to a finish eventually.
And there's also all the images that we did last year during the other 4 worlds that we drafted.
So I'm putting those into
you can just use
the same version of things,
And then as we do that, of course, I'm just transcribing basically all the videos, all the information, all the notes, turn them into like small usable phrases and scenes so they can be put into the stories. And
so that's a lot.
It's a lot of stuff. Just
what we do.
Jamming content, it's jamming content. It's like messing around with content.
It's becoming more of a sandbox, in the sense that we are going to choose another world the day this video is released, July 1st, and we're going to continue the 4-month cycle as we've been doing every year, but now we're it's working on all worlds at once.
Yeah, that randomizing the next one, like picking one at random. It's more like it's bringing it in so that we can focus on it for that 4-month period. But it's really just adding to the collection of the ones that we're already.
We're not gonna World 28, which was ending this month, as the 4 months. It's not really ending because it's still just going to be there, and we can continue to work on it.
Yeah, but instead of cutting it off completely, so it's like let's not work on it ever. Yeah. Until we randomize it again. We're just being like, okay, it's in the pile. Whenever we get around, it's like, okay, we figured out another cool thing with this amoeba or something. Then it's like, nice, we can work on that. It's just in kind of the repertoire and atmosphere.
Yeah, so it's becoming more of a Just a dialogue of okay, what is in these stories, what it look like, what's the details that'll go in the novel.
On my end, that's all like capturing thumbnails, capturing the essence of it image wise. On my end, so much more of it is like the almost structural part, like it's puzzly. Yeah. So I'm trying to do like half on the worlds that we're drafting, or like the stories that I'm trying to finish, and then half of my time on all the other stuff. So it's like I never get too stuck in just what I'm doing, getting it done, and kind of forget about the rest, because like the structure and whole flow of it is so important. But I never go too broad, because nothing ever gets done like on a specific end. So that's my personal balance that I'm trying to figure out.
And with my thumbnail procedure going into it, it feels like the first step of a new way of exploring and doing the stories, and that there's going to be other things coming in probably, but that's like a solid like, yes, this works. And it's even if I don't draw anything else, but I only have a sketch with the references around it per every image that we are going to draw eventually, that's very clear and easy to like show other people and show myself later on. And
basically every single month we're just trying to get a little better at doing the things that are working, and then figure out other things that work instead of whatever was not working so great. And that's all we do every single month, and that changes slowly. So whatever we're doing now,
same project,
just same content, same everything.
Now, like, we're making some more projects. We're making the novels, but they're just part of the conceptualization of the end product. So
yeah, it's just like almost a jump starts to higher quality and more coolness. So yeah, like whatever we're doing now, these processes and systems and things, it's the best stuff we know we can be doing right now, hence we're doing it. And as soon as we find something else, who knows what we'll be doing by the end of next month. And that's kind of the same way it goes all the time. So yeah, right now this we know what we're doing, it's quite clear, and it's just a matter of figuring out how to really remain in that flow. Like we can get in the flow, but to like remain there, and just consistency and to really dive in. And just
with these thumbnails,
dive in and stay
I've started to create one every second day while we do the video, while we do the meeting where we're rewatching ourselves talk about the world. So that's a easy way for me to integrate it and like multitask and connect it and see.
And just be in the LV vibe all the time. Just get better as humans. Beings.
And Active Realignments is continuing as usual, and that's about it in the LV world. So check out the links in the description, join the newsletter, subscribe, hit the bell, like this video, leave a comment. Go to Active Realignments, do all those things there as well. And see you next time.